All right, we should be live here. First one in, Perion, Jay, what's going on? Followed by Francisco. How y'all doing? Other Shadow here. Ho ho ho. What is up? All right, we're gonna pop up the screen here in a minute. Let me get my air server running. I was doing some Sinister Labs. I forgot all about them. I hate where they've moved them because I forgot. And I had like 13 minutes left. So I did one epic, one side, and then almost made the other one, but everything happened to keep me from completing it, but it lets you finish it. So I was able to finish it at least and get epic done. Ah, Shadow Bloom. Haha, that's who you are. What's going on? See, now, Shadow Bloom, I know. All right, let's see. Switch over to the live scene here. Hopefully you guys can see it. Even though I was able to, finish the last round after this one started, it still did not take any of my chances away. So I did get to complete the other one, and it doesn't bother me on this one. Okay. It's visible? Okay, good. I have a performance mode on, so I can't see what's broadcasting, and I don't have the browser up because all those things tend to hurt my computer. Don't know why. I know it has to do with the graphics or the sound, one of the two. All right. Let's see. You know what? Hey, Elite Samurai, what's going on? Before we dive into Arena, what I'm going to do, since I'm here, so that I don't forget, I'm going to go ahead and do some Sinister Labs here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go this way for right now, so we can get her done and not forget this time. Don't feel like yeah, I don't feel like dealing with that. What's this? Okay, yep, that's fine. Yeah, they got some nodes that it's like guaranteed you're gonna take damage. I don't like those. See how he hesitating? Get all shy. Whoa. Yeah, power drained right when I went to phase and attack. Okay. Come on. He's being too coy. See how he was not attacking? Just full defensive. Annoying. Elite, you just ran through your 5-star roster at 10 mil going for cable dupe? Okay. Ain't bad. I'm already at 12 point something in the 5-star arena. I'm already done there. I'm just going to do... let's see. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to do my 6 stars in that one now because I'm only doing milestones. I already have cable duped. I don't know what that swing and a miss was. Sometimes throws my timing off. Okay. Chicka-cone. Love my ghost. Gus, what's up, man? You have 80 5-star champs now? Sweet. I think I have 93, 94. I don't remember. Spiked armor, slash tires, slumber. Really? Slash tires, I wouldn't care. Slumber, also don't care. But look at the spiked armor. I don't want to take no damage back just for hitting them. Sorry. Crit resistance, really? Really? Keep going. See, buffet, caltrops, precision. All right, we can deal with that. Not even trying to play around with that. Come on. I'm trying to get it done quickly and easily. Okay. Here we go. El Nino, what is up? It's hot in Texas. Uh-oh. Isn't it usually hot in Texas? Friend of mine just moved down there. All or nothing. Special lock 1. Aspect of war. If it wasn't for the special lock 1... Well, you know what? Let's use some Iceman. You've been using Ghost. At least he can tank a L3 if I don't get hit. Before it. Okay. Oh-la-di-da. You and your unstoppable. All right. Come on. Oh, come on, really? Slow fight. Yep. Another L3. Okay, come on. Oh, he's unblockable, that's why. I didn't see it in time. I went for a parry. Oh. Alright, let's finish him off. I hate long fights, man. What's all that backing up for, man? Just come get your whooping. Costing me time. Yeah, I agree, Francisco. I hate the move of the Sinister Labs event. All right. Okay, come on. Chom. Bow chicka wow wow. Trying to mess up my timing. You know what's coming. Yes, it is. Did you know that A-Rob has 5-star champs, has more 5-star champs than Brian Grant? Think it's 104 to 106 in Arab's favor. Nice. I'm still working on getting 100. Still don't have 100. Just keep on duping things. Ooh, really? That can prove annoying, but let's try it. May have changed since. True. Brian does have the golden touch sometimes. Has he duped a 6-star yet? I got less 6-stars than him, and seem to dupe him. And there he is with no dupes. Hard to get, not to get salty about that. I'm just like, man, come on. And I'm duping champs that I'm not going to use, really. You know? I'm like, really? All right. Killmonger, really? You know what? Don't care. Don't feel like dealing with it. Let's try that again. Okay. That looks a little bit better. We got cornered. Yeah, I'm all right. Let's do it. Yeah, with these Sinister Labs, I only do the top two. So, if I see somebody I don't really want to deal with, quit hitting in my block, man. Quit hitting in my block. If I don't want to deal with them, I just won't. Okay, you don't want to fight? Is that it? All right. This AI be tripping me out, man. Paul, what's up? What's up, man? See, and people get mad at me when I say I hate fighting Killmonger. I don't know. I hate fighting him. Take too dang long. If I have Corvus or somebody that can armor break easily, then I don't care as much. But, See this? Safeguard? Automatic reroll for me. Don't like long fights. So I'm not trying to hear it. Special lock 1. Let's try this. Let's try Wasp. And if it doesn't go well enough, I'll just reroll. I had a ton of these things. Ton of those reroll tokens, man. Whoa! What was that? Okay. We'll just get as much damage done as possible. Yeah, I had to throw that because of the encroaching stun. What was the node? Why was he hitting me so hard? Ah, the Fury. Do I want to deal with this? Nope. Thorns? Nope. Prove yourself? Nope. We'll stick with that. Let's use Iceman. Okay. Missed the dang regen, which just makes the fight long. Look at this. Get that. Y'all can tell I ain't in the mood. I'm not in the mood at all for none of this shenanigans. Corner, close encounters. Yep. All right. Let's go back in here with Ghost. Come on. Wasting my time. right, down for him. Yeah, I don't like the regen just because it makes the fight take longer. And I seriously hate long fights. And if I lose Ghost and I don't have anybody else, okay, I'll just go out, come back in later. Ain't no thing. I just want to get this done while I'm, thinking about it. The regeneration node is so incredibly fun when you play with Void. Oh, I'll bet. But even with Void, it takes longer than I like because you have to rely on RNG to get those petrifies up. If you get them right off the bat, then it's okay. Ooh, all or nothing, huh? It's okay, but other than that, ugh. Sitting there dancing, waiting for the petrify. Come on, girl. No. Don't back up like that. We're not playing that. Come on. Come on. Uh-huh. One more. Here we go. Noobs of Gamer, MCOC, what is up, man? Just going through a little Sinister Labs real quick. Tyranny, Freezer Burn, really? And regen, huh? All right. What you got? What you got? Come on. Oh, see? Had to start acting the fool. Come on. Attack. See? That's when that regen is annoying. There we go. They start backing off, letting it heal. Heal them up. Void usually takes time to ramp up. Exactly. But I still want him. I wanted him before. All right, Arc Overload. Oh, really? And Slumber, huh? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try it. I'm going to just whittle him down, finish him with Ghost. Oh, excuse me. Oh, boy. Poor Ant-Man. Uh-oh, he back. Whoopsie. I don't really care. I did way more damage than I was thinking I would with Ant-Man. That was surprising. Nope. Already done mine. All right, let's go ahead and go in here with Ghost. Okay. Yeah, all that's done. And that is Epic done. And I may as well go ahead and finish off Master while I'm here. See, can you get them 3 crit attacks on the L2 even with 0 buffs? Yeah, Elite Samurai. you get those crits, all three. Let's go this way. You get them all three as long as you time it. You do your phase and fire the L3 off almost immediately. And you'll get all three of them critting. This should go much faster. There we go. Ooh, Dasha. Hello, hello, hello to you as well. How are you doing? Put a smile on my face, you did. Okay. That one's good. Okay, let's get this guy down. Come on. I probably should have waited until the regen kicked in. Give me a little bit more health. Probably would have capped me out on health. Jay House, what's up? Snuck in here, didn't see you. What's going on, man? And Kerr, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna grind right after I finish off these Sinister Labs. I forgot about them last time and scrambled in the end and was able to get the epic done. So this time, I'm like, you know what? While I'm thinking about it, I'm just gonna go ahead and knock them out. So I just got epic done. And see, armor, okay. I just got epic done, and I will finish off master here, and then I'll go back to the arena. I'm already done with the 5-star featured dungeon, and I ran my 4 stars just before the stream. So really, I just have the 4-star featured, and I don't even need to do them. I could finish it off today, and then I would have, you know, all day tomorrow until the next arena. I wouldn't need to do anything else. But we'll see. I like to get it done early, and then I'm just free to do other stuff. I already have content made for the rest of this week and most of next week. Here we go. So I'm sitting pretty right now. So you got 2 hours 59 in your Legends run. That sounds like a good time, Elite Samurai. You probably got it. I've never done a Legends run. Haven't really been interested. I got the champs to do it, but I may one day. When things go long like that in a stretch for me, and even 3 hours, bleh. See, I did Act 5 Ultron with my old account with a rank 5 blade with no issues. Now on this account, I have a rank 4 blade and 4-star Medusa, and I'm having all kind of trouble. Like I forgot how to fight him. Yeah, funny how that works, isn't it? All right, let's go down this way. That's why I'll say in my videos, because I know people don't like hearing folks complain about game glitches. Makes it sound like they're making excuses, right? So instead of complaining, you know, when something happens, I'll be like, okay, and you know, here I just forgot how to parry. You know, and I'll just keep going with that. Like here, you know, clearly I, you know, evaded too late. Or I just forgot how to evade. Just stood there and took it. No problem, you know. Micro reflect. That, to me, is some BS. Micro reflect and particle protector. That ain't cool. But I ain't gonna use any more re-rolls here. Not for Master. So we'll get him down this way. Just look at this damage. Now some of it is the regen. So we're gonna, the degen regen thing. There we go. Okay. All right. Come on. Come on. Anything to make it take longer. Here's some more. Glanced, so I didn't even get the frostbite charges. Come on. Here we go. All right. Next. We'll finish him off with Wasp. Good night. Now, moving on. Okay, hold on, let me read. Yeah. Guess what? I soloed a Thing boss in AW, my first solo. Nice, Anchor. That is so satisfying, isn't it? Especially for Thing. Because he can be annoying. Come on. Don't be shy. Get a little closer. Now don't be shy. You can get a little closer with Arid Extra Dry. Let's see, what is the time at your place? Mine is 11 p.m. Ooh, mine is 1:30 p.m. All right. Yeah, Paul. Not a fan. Which was it? It was one of the variants. Was it 2? That had that global? It was not fun. Not fun at all. All right. 2 more fights and then we'll hit up the arena again. What we got here? Yep, nothing I need to worry about. Whoa. Y'all see how fast he blocked that? Y'all did see how fast he blocked that, right? Yeah. Bring it. Block that. Didn't think so. Lewis, what's up? Good afternoon to you as well, sir. So you don't know, actually, I had that on Sinister Labs. Yeah, it's in one of the variants. I believe it's variant 2. You ended up just parry heavy most of the time, unless you had an extra large champion. Because it also had the size matters thing. Not size matters, it was something. But extra large champions, their attacks could not be glanced. And then the large champions, their specials couldn't be glanced or something like that. It went in a layer. So like small champions, only heavies couldn't be glanced. Heavies never could be glanced. All right, that's it for that. Annoying buggers. All right. Let us get back. So here's where I'm at in the arena. I started, like I said, let me see. Yeah. So my 4 stars are not available yet. But it won't take me much. I'll do my 550s in this arena. I just got started in the 4-star featured. all I did was prep it. And and you saw where I was at in the 5-star featured, 12.4. My 6 stars, every time they come off cooldown, I'm gonna go. I'll hit 14 million, and then stop. All right, let's start getting these 5 stars on cooldown. The other thing that I was doing, just so y'all know how I think, there was an event coming. Arena Combat. See, it just started. So by delaying my arena, now everything I do here will count towards that. Just a few things to do, you know. Be more efficient. And in this arena, since I can't use my 6 stars and because 6 stars are not in here, it's a little easier. And what I will do to get on the infinite streak here is once I hit 9, I'm just going to go straight down my champions. I'm not going to try to get them in any kind of synergy teams like I like to do. Don't care. All right. J House says, I only got 5 more paths on the Ultron chapter to get that 100%. Nice. Trying to get 2 5 stars and the Awakening Gem. Oh, man. I love the variants for the rewards, let me tell you. And this last variant, beautiful. Short, sweet, and awesome rewards. Love it. I'm just waiting for the level up event to come around. That's all I'm waiting for. I got some folks to take up, boy. We gonna have fun. Still thinking who I'm gonna take up next. My next 5 star. Don't know yet. But I might take up more than one. Alright, so since he didn't want to play nice, now you're gonna die. But yeah, I've got my eye on a couple because I have class catalyst expiring in my overflow. Well, not yet, but I don't want to wait. So I need to rank some folks up to use up those catalysts. I used to tell folks, you know, I would hear them say, you know, yeah, I had some class catalysts expire. I was like, how'd you let that happen? I was like, that's not going to happen to me. But it did happen once. I was so upset. But only one time. After that, I make sure to plan it out. But as soon as that level up event comes around, we are going to have ourselves some fun. See, do you think a rank 4 5-star Sentinel unduped is good to clear the first chapter of Variant 3? Lewis? That 5-star Sentinel, he's good to do it all, man. You can use him. My 5-star Sentinel is still unduped. Now, granted, I used Ghost for most of it, but because of the global for Sentinel, yeah, him being unduped makes no difference whatsoever. Because of that global. It's insane. You are familiar with what the global does for him, right? He gets analysis charges much faster, which is what his Awakened ability does. But he also basically has his damage doubled. All right, come on. Come on, Hulk. Come on, Hulk. Don't be that way. This is the annoying thing, because if Hulk doesn't throw his special, I'm going to die. And if he catches me with it, I'm going to die. Oh, boy. See, I don't like losing like this, but I also don't like it taking this long. Come on, let's hope we can get it. Okay, good. Whew. Lucky that he did not throw that special immediately. But yeah, that Sentinel, bring him in. He will be a beast. All right, let's keep going here. Let's grab you, and let's grab you. See, by the way, I got Sinister at 3.5 mil. Now that I got him, I have no idea why I grinded for AW defense. I'm telling you. I mean, I have him as a 4-star, but I don't know. I never really cared for him. I know he's good, a good defender, but ugh. Okay, I'm gonna have to fight Killmonger here. That's it. Go ahead, bully boy. Tempted to rank him up, too. He's fun to fight with, at least in the arena. Let's see. Yes, sir. Building charges faster and hitting 100% harder. Yeah, exactly. And it's true damage. Not just more attack, but true damage. So yeah, he hits like a truck. But yeah, even if you have a 4-star Ghost and a 4-star Sentinel, it'd still work. Oh boy. Yep. I just had to go for it. Look at that damage that his reverberation did to me. Had he fired his special off, it had just been over with. All right, we got one more fight, and then I'm going to hit my top ones. So what I'm going to do, just to be safe, because they like to do some funny shenanigans, I'm going to select champions I know can handle their non-L3 throwing ways. Okay, Black Panther can do it. Well, that Black Panther could do it too, but I'm not going to do that. Spider-Man could actually, but we're not going to do that either. We'll grab Nebula. She can do it, no problem. Magic could do it. Doc Ock can do it. But we're going to go with Yondu. So all three of these guys can handle... Nope, I ain't messing with you, Emma Frost. Let's do the first one. But all three of them can handle it. Let's go with that. Don't want a class disadvantage if I can help it. Yeah, let's do it like that. Okay, build up some of these charges. Ooh. You and that evade, bro. There we go. Didn't need it. Sees, wait, I missed the info about building charges faster with Sentinel. I try to hit into the block to do so, but is there a faster way? J House, it's the global for variant 3. It is specifically custom made for Sentinel. So yeah, building up the charges faster with the block, you know, hitting into the block, yeah, that's the way to do it. But in variant 3, there's a global, so he'll get them even faster. So continue hitting into the block, and you'll just see it go so much faster in variant 3. It's crazy. And if you're going up against a mutant and doing that, I can't even express how quick it is. My videos are coming out all this week for variant 3. So you guys can see my initial clear, and I talk about that a little bit there. Ooh, even though I use Ghost for the most part. Oh boy, might lose this one. Especially if he doesn't want to throw his special. Okay, got a little reprieve there. All right. That's what we're talking about. Okay, we got this. Wow. Figured that would take him out. Tim! Boom! Shake, shake the room. What's going on, Tim? Good afternoon as well. Tim has stomped into the chat with his huge roster. Okay, so now I always do these 3 together, but after that, I'm just gonna snatch the top 3 and just keep going down. Not trying to build up any kind of a synergy team after this. Let's see. Yep, we'll grab you. And there. That'll work. He seems fun. But for somebody who doesn't play with suicides, he's basically useless on attack. Yeah. Here, eat all that. Okay. I got an R3 Unawakened Sentinel. He hits hard but takes forever to build. He won't in variant 3. Come on. Thank you. Come on. Oh, you want to be like that. There we go. Let's see, did I miss anybody? Okay, I don't think I missed anybody. If I did, just repeat what you said. Alrighty then. Has anybody noticed a bug with the help system? Because I'm pretty sure my alliance didn't clear their help that quickly, that often. You know, I hit this, went through all of my champions, clicked it, and then I had to go do something, came back, all of them were back again. So I clicked it all again, then I exited out, went back in, and had to click them all again. That don't seem right. And I mean, they're being taken out of the help queue, request queue, as well. So I have no idea what's going on. Good old Havoc. He actually carried me a little bit. I lost my Corvus and didn't feel like in the last section and didn't feel like reviving him. And I said, let me see how far I could get with Havoc, because, you know, I run suicides. He has no immunities to either of those things. So he's going to take damage. And I'd already used him on the freezer burn path. So he was low. He had about 35% health left. And I cleared the last path. It was only 3 fights at the end, but he still went through all 3 of those fights. He ended with like 3% health. But as soon as I got down to about 3, I got that special 3 on the last guy, and it was over with. And then I went ahead and just used him up on one of the little, I don't know if you call them mini bosses, but let's just go ahead. The ones that are just before the boss, that they link to each other. I went ahead and threw him on that one just to, you know, tickle the defender a little bit. But if I was not running suicides, man, Havoc is awesome. I mean, he is a crazy good defender as well, but he is awesome, man. I would use him in Alliance War if we were going serious. Turn off my suicides, and yeah. What you standing there for? Oops, upside your head. Said, oops, upside your head. Oh, and here we have Sentinel. Now, I don't have to build up my charges, and it's very annoying because they don't like to block. They just stand there. And I don't feel like waiting. There you go. She blocked. That was nice of her. Havoc is brilliant. I hate myself for not being able to grind him. Oh yeah, I know a lot of people were kicking themselves over not grinding for Havoc when he was in the arena. And I made out like a bandit. I saw everybody was sleeping on him. And I have to thank Seaton because I slept on him too. I didn't know anything about him. And just before the second round, I saw Seaton do a video on him with his 3-star. And when I saw just a few things, I saw the damage of the special 3, even as a 3-star. And I also saw that he was tailor-made to fight Korg. And Electro, for that matter. And those two were the two that I feared on my path at the time in war. And I was like, that's what I need. I need somebody that can handle the Korg and Electros. So if I saw a skill or a science on that node, Bane node, or the unblockable Special 1 node in war, then I would just bring Havoc. So I went for him. I think he was the first 5-star. Was he the first 5-star? Well, he was definitely the first new 5-star champion that I ever went for in the featured arena. He might have been my first 5-star that I actually went for. I got Doc Ock before him, but I didn't actually go for Doc Ock. I was just trying to see what I could do in preparation for future grinds. And I was able to get him, but I wasn't really going for him. But yeah, Havoc is a beast. If you haven't seen that video I made, Havoc versus Korg in map 7, and it was day 5. Oh yeah. And it was on that 200% power gain. Crazy. But that's where my Havoc is. I am the Korg killer for my battle group. Thanks to Havoc. And now the thing with my suicides and everything is that if I do mess up and get knocked out, that's a rough time there. That is a very rough time. Because I can't just, waited too late. I can't just revive and then jump back in. My suicides will kill me. So I would have to revive and heal up. Or just use my Corvus and do that because I don't need to heal Corvus. But it's still a bad time. And like right now, it would be really bad because I have a freezer burn path later on. So if I lose Havoc to that Korg in section 1, there's nothing to do it but to heal him up. Otherwise, I would have a very bad time. Could use Corvus, but it would not be a fun time. Come on. That's right. 2 feet. What you got? Oops, upside her head. Come on. Come on. Boy. Mm-hmm. There we go. Had to time that one just right. Wait for them living strands to fall right on off. If Havoc ever comes back, I will definitely grind for him. You and a lot of people, anybody that doesn't have him, wants him by now. Now the secret's out. Anybody that's fallen to him in Alliance War, anybody that's seen the videos of what he can do to Korg, to Electro, really to anybody, but especially them. Yeah, they gonna want him. Yeah, let's do that. And then I went for him as a 4-star when he came around. He was the last 4-star I didn't have because I didn't go for him as a 4-star. That arena was the arena I said, okay, this champion doesn't look all that great, so I'll take a little break. And then I saw that 3-star Seton had, and I was like, what? And I couldn't go for him and get the 4-star, so had to wait. And he finally came around, and I sure picked him up. And I'm going to try and level him up too, but got so many others that I want to level up first. Mm-hmm. Yeah, eat some more of that. Now, this guy here, I have been very tempted to rank 5 him. Very, very tempted. Only reason I don't is because I run suicides, and a lot of times in order to use him to his fullest, I end up spamming the special one. Ooh. How did I dex out of that? I do not know. You go ahead, boy. Ben Grimm. D43, thanks for stopping by, dropping that like, man. Hadn't seen you in a little bit. Glad to see you. Ann. How you doing, Ann? What's up? I'm just chilling, relaxing, having fun. See, I'm starting to get bored of Corvus, honestly. I'm not saying he is bad by any means, just that I'm using him everywhere, and he kind of feels like a cheat code. Oh, I got you. I understand. I definitely understand what you mean. But I still like him. But you got to remember, I like him because he finishes fights quickly. And his strength plays right into my preferred fighting style. So I like him until they mess with him so that I can't use him. But like in this variant 3, he wasn't even on my team. This variant was all about Ghost and Sentinel. And Ghost, boy, woo. Now see, Ghost, she is a lot of fun to play, but you got to know how to play her. Corvus is much easier to use, which is probably why he feels like that. Ghost, you slip up and that's it. But you get her down, you know, her style down, and it's a lot of fun. But the AI will keep you on your toes. They'll back off, they'll be passive. They'll do all they can to screw up your timing. Oh yeah. But right now, I don't know. I might say it's hard to say who I enjoy fighting with the most. But Ghost is definitely one of my favorites. Ghost, Starkey, and Corvus. And I don't take her into Alliance War, but I might one of these times. We're not really serious about war, or else I would take her in there. But I like keeping her out for questing. That's who I use for the Sinister Labs, for the monthly quests. All that good stuff. So I don't feel like I'm stagnating while Alliance War and Alliance Quest are on, you know? Oh boy, we got a thing here. Ooh. I knew that was gonna happen. All right, bring it. This guy annoyed me, man. He fired off a special 3. I fired off a special 3. And I was swiping back. It put me right on him, first of all. Okay, come on. And see, I can evade that, no problem. But after my special 3 animation, I'm swiping back and I still get hit. Because I'm like, okay, I need to evade just in case he's firing his special. I think he fired that special before the animation was over. And he still hit me with it. And I'm just like, really? Because I can't block it. I'm just like, that was just ridiculous. I was so salty. I went ahead and revived a few times and took him out. I refused to use any health potions, though. Which is why I had to revive twice. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and go with these guys here. I probably should have switched those top 2, but it's alright. It's all good. Over with. I'm like you and Tim. I'd much rather rank up champions I like than champions who are beyond God tier. Case in point, just ranked forward Phoenix. 4-star, not because of prestige, but I love playing with her. Yeah, she is underrated. I am going to be ranking her up for 2 reasons. Same thing with Dr. Voodoo. You remember. Dr. Voodoo was both prestige and fun. I still love me some Dr. Voodoo. But I was having that, I had that conversation several times with some alliance mates in previous alliances, because my philosophy may sound selfish, self-centered, whatever you want to call it. But when they get to know me, they realize that it's not as it sounds. But what I tell them is that I'm going to please me first before anything. That doesn't mean I'm not a team player, but I'm going to make sure I'm happy first before I do anything else. Now, you guys have seen my rank ups. I will rank up, you know, as some people would say, they'll take one for the team. I'm like, no, I'm not taking one for the team. Not doing it. I'm going to find a way where it's mutually beneficial, but I'm not taking one for the team. And see, that sounds really bad, but I often use the analogy of like when you're flying and they tell you in the case of loss of cabin pressure or whatever, that you secure your mask first before your child if you are flying with a child. And the same reasoning why you would do that is the same rationale that I use in this game and any game. Because if I rank up champions that I'm not going to like and that I hate, I'm not going to have fun in this game for very long. One of the things I actually enjoy doing, that's why I'm looking forward to this level up, I actually enjoy ranking up and leveling up my champions and getting to use them at a stronger level. I enjoy it. So people who don't do that, a lot of them aren't even playing the game anymore. And I don't think they realized why. They sabotage themselves by doing that. You know, it sounds great. You know, I'm a team player. I'll take one for the team. Yeah, that's not healthy. Not for a game like this. No, not healthy at all. And you'll also notice I don't use the term God tier. I just don't, because I don't think of champions that way. Y'all saw my video, hopefully. And if you haven't, take a look. It explains how I think of champions, how I think any veteran of the game should think of champions. New players, yes. Use them tier lists, give you an idea of the good champs to spend your resources on. But after you've been playing this game for a while, shouldn't really hear, I'm looking for a God tier champion out your mouth. I shouldn't hear it. Because you are handicapping yourself by doing that. That's why folks like Brian Grant, KT, you've seen what KT can do, Sweeta. These guys don't think in terms of tiers. That's why they can bring out a Kamala Khan like Sweeta does and take down stuff. Most people who think in tiers are like, Kamala Khan, well, she's not God tier, so therefore I can't use her. They don't even look at her. They don't even consider her. And that's a handicap. If you don't even consider, if you throw away a champion without even knowing anything about it other than they don't rank high on someone's tier list, then you've handicapped yourself. And so when I hear you complaining and saying, oh man, I can't do this content, Kabam is just money grabbing. Look at this, man. If you don't have the God tier champions, then you're going to have to spend money. I hope you can understand how I think of that sort of talk. Yeah, exactly, Phantom. Champions are tools. So I'm looking for all the God tier champs and all the other champs too. Yeah, exactly, Tim. See, that's why I put it in quotes. Yeah, I got you, Paul. Yeah, I mean, tier lists are perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with tier lists. They serve a very good purpose. And woohoo! We only went for boss kills, so we already knew. But Seaton, who is probably the most popular maker of the tier list, he even tells you, people will come at him and say things like, man, your tier lists are horrible or bad or, blah, blah, blah. And he tells people all the time what the tier lists are for. He tells you that it's an opinion and it's designed for beginners so they know how to use their resources. When they don't know anything about the game, they don't know, where to spend their resources. So if they have a champion, they can look at this list and say, ooh, this guy ranks up high. Maybe I'll, invest my resources in him. That's it. That's what they're for. And they're great for that. But if you've been playing the game for a while, you should know that champions are tools. And if you don't, then you are handicapped. If you are continuing to think of them in tiers like that, then you just handicap yourself. You might not notice the handicap, though, if you happen to have the good champions. I remember folks telling me, oh, yeah, this thing is easy for you because you have all the God tier champions. And I'm like, really? Because it was not like the content couldn't be done with other champions. And done well. I used to love it when people would say stuff like that, and then Seaton came out and would do the content with 3 stars. And nowadays we have KT coming out with 3 and 4 stars doing content people are complaining about. See, these guys, Suida, KT, they think outside the box. They know, they analyze the champions, and they try to fit a champion to a encounter. And that is how you do. Speaking of Suida, have you seen the God tier duck gameplay? No, I have not, Paul. Funny how that goes, isn't it? But I've seen it on my list. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, Queen Sata, pew pew. What is going on, my queen? Always good to see you. Alrighty. Come on, Star-Lord, who I no longer like. And that's in the MCU, not in the game. Although I don't have much of a use for him anyway in the game either. But after what do you call it? Infinity War. Yeah, I don't like him at all. You doing the event quest and then the arena? Cool. Yeah, completion is on. So I'm still finishing up heroic. So I'll get some points there. I might just use some energy refills and really just knock it out. I think I just have the last quest to do in heroic, or the last chapter. Ha, caught him sleeping. No special 3 for you, bud. Suida is bloody amazing. I can't believe I watched the 10-minute Howard gameplay and thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah. You and me. Well. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I have no desire to watch a 10-minute video of Howard the Duck. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Star-Lord did nothing wrong. That's what I say to that. Bahula. All right. Oh. She can be very annoying if she charges up her heavy. Especially when it's just one stack. And I know it can still stun me. And probably will. Ugh. Hate that. Come on, Invisible Woman. Ooh, surprise. Woo! What you got, girl? Nope. No. I set you up. I knew her special would have her at a good distance so that I could parry right when she came out of that. Oh, yeah. Well, that's true, Phantom. It would be over. I actually laughed when at the end, everybody was sitting there going, "Oh no!" Oh, blah, blah. I just laughed. The reason I laugh is because I often liked to think of plots and scenarios that would shake people up, and the one thing that often shakes people up is when the good guys don't win. And so most of the time it's in horror movies, which I don't watch for a reason. But in the horror movies, like there was one called The House or something like that back in the day. And I remember it because it was narrated all the way through by who you assumed was the survivor of all of these things. And at the very end, the shocker was that she was not. She didn't survive. And her ending, narration, when you finally saw it and you're just safe and secure that she survived somehow because she's talking to you and telling you the story. And then you watch what happens to her and you're like, what happened? And then she just says, "And that is how I became a creature of the house." I remember that very well. It's one of the many reasons I don't watch horror movies. I don't like all that stuff. But yeah, it always shakes folks up when the good guys don't win. So my thought for a nice plot was, in the beginning, Earth gets conquered. That's how the movie would start. So like, Independence Day, you know how they got their butts kicked originally and then they came back? It'd be something like that. Ooh, that's right. I'm fighting an awakened... It's gonna be a longer fight than I wanted. Oh, come on. Get off of me, man. Every time I backed up. All right. I can see that I'm going to lose this one. But I'm gonna keep fighting. All of that was annoying. See if I can make a comeback. I don't even know why that didn't parry. No idea. Okay. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. But anyway, so that would have been my idea, where in the beginning, Earth just gets wrecked. We get conquered, and pretty much like Independence Day, but it would be a little bit more in-depth in terms of our comeback. In other words, there won't be no gimmicks. Hey, we found a weakness in them. No. We just got our butts whooped. We weren't there. And we took years learning from them, building up our technology because we were behind. And eventually we overcame them, but not right away and not without growing. Because, see, that's my thing. I like growth. So it would be a movie about us growing and becoming far more powerful than we ever were. I read a lot, and so this is not a new plot. I just would love to see it in a movie. But one of the books I read, I don't remember the name of it. Yeah, 209. What's up, man? But one of the books that I read, that's what happened. We got conquered, right? And those who conquered us didn't realize how warlike and vicious humans were. So we got conquered because we just did not have the technology that they did. But once we gained that technology, it was over with. The only reason that they conquered us was because of their superior technology. Take away that advantage, and we had the advantage. As they learned to their dismay. We conquered them. Then we took over and became pretty much an empire, like a federation. So yeah, it was awesome, man. I wish I could remember the name of the book because I used to read back to back all the time. I wouldn't even see the title. I would just read what it was about and then start reading it. Couldn't tell you the author, couldn't tell you the title, never even saw him. So it's very unusual for me to have a new plot because I just read so much. I might be surprised. I might not see something coming. Sure, that's what I long for. I love that. But let's do that. But that's also why. Hey, Ricochet, what's up, man? But that's also why you can't spoil a movie for me. Because I'll read the book and know everything, even stuff that's not in the movie. And I'll still enjoy the movie. Knowing what happens does not mean anything to me. That's not why I go to the movies. Now, you can spoil a book for me. That you can do, but not a movie. Oh, what? Hold on. Hold on. Kill that real quick. Okay. That may have gotten me killed. I'll probably get limbo. Yep, of course. All right. There we go. That was close. But yeah, I haven't seen Endgame. But yet, I know who died, who wasn't able to come back. Things like that. Still want to see the movie. Still enjoy it. Okay, what Phantom said, plus I believe if I personally were in his shoes, I would have done the exact same thing. There you go. I probably wouldn't have, but different personality types. Star-Lord was being Star-Lord. Unrestrained, not really in control of his emotions. His behavior is dictated by his emotions. He has never really learned to be the adult. He has an adult perspective, but he allows the child in him to reign free. That's my analysis. And there's a lot of people like that as well. And almost every time you let that child run free, unrestrained, get in trouble. But you don't get rid of the child. You need the child. You ain't getting rid of the child anywhere. The child is how you have fun. They just can't be allowed to rule. That's all. See, the answer. Wait. Hold up. Oh, Jam. Oh, Jam. Jam. What's up, man? Yeah, I know, Jam. I'm gonna see it. I will see it. I was waiting to see it with my sister. And then a little bit later, my sister goes, "Oh, you haven't seen Endgame yet?" I'm like, seriously? Because she knows better. She acts like that, but she knows better. What it means is one of her friends was like, "Hey, come, let's go see Endgame." And she said, "All right, cool." That's what it means. And I was just like, okay, well, I'll see it. Just means I gotta, procure it somehow. That's all. You see, I've watched the digital copy about 4 times with all my travel lately. Yeah, even Brian Grant saw it. That's when I know I'm behind. See, yes, I hate people who don't watch their kids. Oh man, Far From Home was good, but I thought hyped too much, so I can't. I let. Oh, you were let down a little bit. Yeah, I haven't watched that either. See, for me, movies are a social event. So if I don't have anybody to go see it with, I would just rather wait until it comes on, either streaming service or, I don't buy Blu-rays really, to be honest. I used to. So either I can see it on some streaming service or something like that. But if I can see it in the theaters with someone, one of my friends or something like that, then yeah. But I don't go to the movies by myself. It's not going to do it. If I'm going to watch a movie by myself, I want to do it in the comfort of my own home. I'll order myself a pizza, get some popcorn, much cheaper than what I would get over there, and just relax and watch. I might do that for Endgame. I watch Far From Home on my phone, on the couch by myself. Hey, nothing wrong with that, Tim. That's what I'm going to end up doing. Probably not on the phone. I'll probably broadcast it on my television, but that's what's going to happen. I just sometimes wait for my sister and see if she wants to watch it. She don't always wait for me, though, but that's all right. And the friends that I used to go to the movies with, one got married and moved away, and the other one is always busy. Come on. Woo! And the few others, they are crazy busy. Although I may have to ask her out, see if she wants to go out. I haven't asked her out for a while. It's a coworker that I was trying to date for a while, and she liked me. I was actually her type, believe it or not. It's crazy. But anyway, the only thing is that I wasn't looking for just fun. I was serious. And she's even now not ready to settle down. But we go out every once in a while and we stay in touch. And now that her daughter is, I believe her daughter is now either high school or college. She's not as busy, I think, on the weekends as she was. I need to hit her up and see. But one of the other things is, of course, I don't like asking. We used to have this play battle when it came to paying for food. So like if we went out to lunch, this is while we were working together. When we went out for lunch, she would not let me pay for her food. So I would have to sneak her. So I would make sure I went first in line, and then I remember we went to Willie's, and when I paid for mine, I would tell him, also, keep this here so that, keep my card. And he would swipe my card, and then when she came up and he had the order, it was like boom, and then she was like, how much? And he was like, oh, it's already been paid for. And she would always look at me because I was the only one that did that. But she got me a couple of times too. Like she asked me out to the movies once, and I didn't even have a chance. She ordered them online and everything. And then when we got there, I thought I was going to get the food. Nope. She got that too. So we used to have that kind of back and forth. But, now that I don't have the funds to do that like I did, I don't. I think the last time we went out was to Olive Gardens. And that was a little bit ago. But I might hit her up, and we might I'll ask her and see if she's seen it. We'll see. Woo. All right, let's grab you. Oh. Okay, let's see. Get it in. Oh man, I'm telling you, if all I wanted was some fun, yeah, that would have been a long time ago. She already let me know that. But yeah, for me, marriage is the only end game for me. But unfortunately, I seem to attract and be attracted to those who do not want to get married. So it is what it is. All right, come on. People think they have types. They do. I hear that. I have a few. Well, I had a pastor actually speak on this one time. I haven't heard it described like this before or since. We say types and everything, but he broke this down. He said men have this woman, considering if they're, heterosexual, of course, they have this woman in their heads. Okay? A certain look, a certain personality, blah, 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 in their head. And when they see other women, those women are compared to that woman in their head. The women they considered more attractive are the ones that more closely resemble the woman in their head. And if they, are not like the woman in their head, you have different varying degrees. So they may not be a perfect match, but maybe they are like a 60% match. Well, that might be fine. So usually when we say type, we talk about the fact that they are almost identical to that woman in our heads. And I believe it's the same for women, but he was talking, I believe it was a men's ministry that he was doing. Oh yeah, I've seen Anne. Anne is a cutie. I saw Anne in a mugshot on Chris LaFleur's Discord. Yep. I seen you. So I know of what I speak. Uh-huh. Busted. See, I just don't say stuff all the time. Mm-hmm. I like Ann. I like your reaction. You're like, wait, what? Where did you see me? How did you see me? Where's the cameras? How'd you install that camera here? Oh man. Yeah, Tim, I know. What's this? Tattooey shot? What? Billy D, what's going on? And what you talking about? Tattooey shot? Not sure what you mean. I knew he was not gonna bleed out. And he'll probably endure. Look at this. You just gonna keep going, huh? Okay, he didn't endure, so that was a plus. Oh, really, Anne? Your gate swings both ways, huh? Okay. Good to know. Although you're still unavailable. I think he means the tattoo shot. Oh. Ultron versus Ultron. Who's gonna win? Oh, who's the better Ultron? The better Ultron is the one in my hands. Yeah, the music note tattoo on her back. Okay. Tim. You know what, Tim? I actually had that in my head, but I didn't say it. Oh, man. That was funny. Like, so you're saying there's a chance. Man, if you were the last man on Earth. So you're saying there's a chance. Oh, man. You only got here? Methinks I... Oh, you methinks I knock in the future? Oh, man. Oh. Good times. Now, this lady that I'm talking about, she as far as physical goes, she's not my type. She's not bad looking, but she's not my type. But personality wise, that was more than enough that I would have married her. She was definitely my type personality wise. Cool as anything. Funny. Down to earth. A little raw and crude. Love it. So yeah. Definitely. But even though she's not wanting to settle down, I still liked hanging out with her. Just that she's usually very busy, and we hung out even outside of work when we were working together, but only to like, go to a movie now and then, or, to go out to lunch, or very rarely we would go anywhere else. Usually it was, lunch, and we went out so often that, a few of us at work started going out together. So it became like a 3 or 4 group lunch out, Yeah, Dumb and Dumber. Was that where I got it from? I don't know. That might have been where I got it from. So you're saying there's a chance. That was a long, long time ago that I saw that, though. So I just need to find a girl who plays this game and I'm good. There you go. Oh, man. But yeah, it's a little difficult to meet folks when you don't go nowhere. So I don't really meet folks. Since I moved down here to Georgia, I was always busy with work up until, a few years ago. I was just working, and I never did anything else, really. I didn't go out, I didn't do anything, just work. So I'm actually enjoying the little time off that I've been getting. I mean, it's been longer than I was anticipating, but I never took vacations. And I was so burned out, it wasn't even funny. But yeah, if it wasn't on my job, I didn't really meet folks. So a lot of the people here, like you hear me talk about my friends, the one that got married and moved away, we were friends in college. And he moved down here because of me. And the other friend, he was a neighbor. He used to come over and use my computer and play with my nephew. And he sometimes comes to the channel here. And he's busy working as well. For a long time, he worked at a job where he worked nights. So we were never able to get our schedules quite right. But other than folks that I met at work or already knew before here, that's pretty much it. Slight, what's up? Okay, so that is Dumb and Dumber. Okay. But what's up, man? Just getting our grind on here. Almost done with the 5 stars. See, yes, my parents had 5 marriages between them. Oh, man. I am planning on just sticking with the one. That's the way it should be. Sticking with one. No serial, what they call it, serial monogamy. None of that stuff. But of course, yeah. My friend that I'm talking about that just got married, that's his 3rd, I believe. I think that's his 3rd marriage. And the young lady that I'm talking about, I don't think she ever married him. But her baby daddy is a piece of work, apparently. And she didn't give me any details, but, just recently she was telling me that she had some hard words to say about him. But she didn't tell me what he did. She just said he was selfish. I was like, okay. See, product of the third, and they were together until my dad passed. Okay, so I guess you find the one eventually. You might. No guarantees. You can also make the one. That's the part that a lot of people don't know about or like to acknowledge. But rather than finding the one, you can also make the one. It takes work. Instead of looking for the one that you think is your soulmate, which I don't really believe in that kind of thing. You find someone that you have, something in common with. You have, similar goals in life. Your values are the same. That's very, very important. And if your values are the same and you have similar goals, then with some work, y'all will become soulmates. Problem is, people aren't willing to put in that work. Instead, if it's not exactly the way they've read about it in a book or seen on a movie, they just want to throw them away and go looking for something else. See, Tim, you have it in your name. Tim, I'm Big Blue. I like to grind MCOC. Oh, man. So, yeah, I agree. I find the idea of monogamy fascinating and wholesome. Absolutely. Anthony, what's up? What's up, man? Good afternoon. Well, you can be sure that if I get married, it's not for a try. Let's try it and see if it works. And if it doesn't, oh well. No. Not in my makeup. Okay. Oh boy. If she hits me with that special 2, with all these armor ups, that would hurt. Good thing she won't. El Nino says, I've been in 2 successful marriages. Nobody is in for the long haul, so enjoy the company of different happy people. Okay. I mean, that is the reality that I'm seeing. It's just not the way I'm going to be. Chances are, I get married. If things don't work out, that's going to most likely be it. But I can't say that for sure. But I can say that the men in my family, that is how they tend to be. One or the other. Either there's some womanizing guys, or they're extremely loyal. I have both in my family. One of my uncles, he married this woman. I saw pictures of her too. And let me tell you, well, back in the day, definitely my type. So I know where I got it from. Anyway, they got married and built a house together. She went to school and he built that house for them both. And when the house was finished and when she graduated, she wanted to move her man in. Well, you can understand that might have caused a little friction. The men in my family also don't play that. So, long story short on that, they got divorced. He heavily contested the house. No one ended up living in that house. Ever. He's passed away now, and I believe she is too. And he never married again. That was it. So that is kind of my family history. The men's in my family run them kind of ways. All right. We got one last 5-star. Combine that with a couple of these 4 stars here. And we got a little bit of time left, so I am going to use these guys in the 4-star basic for the rest of the time. But let's see, 7, 8, 9, so about 9 o'clock is when they'll start coming off cooldown. Oh, do I hate fighting him. Him and his healing and all that good stuff. Old Green Goblin, man. Hey, we both got hammers. Let's see whose hammer is the better. I'm worthy. Get that shock. Oh, no. Oh, you got stunned. Oh, snap. Oh, some more stunning. And that's why Jane Foster is a beast. Y'all saw those stuns at the end. And them crits. Don't sleep on the Jane. I know she got a movie coming out, doesn't she? Or is it out already? I don't know. I may have to watch that one too, just because my girl is playing her. Natalie Portman. Oh, yeah. Love me some Natalie Portman. Bring it. Oh, man. I want Namor as a 5-star so bad. Oh, man, do I want him. That would be so cool. They're going to make a Jane Foster movie, not shooting it yet? Okay. I knew they were going to make one, but I didn't know what the status was. I don't really keep track. Okay, let's grab a few of these faux stars here. Uh-oh. Where'd you go? There you are. But yeah, I'm gonna watch it more than likely. Okay. I did not eat lunch. And I know I'm not supposed to do that. Oh, yeah, girl. That's your booty. It's your beauty, not your booty. Y'all remember where that's from? I don't. I kind of do. So how's everybody doing anyway? We're about to wrap things up so I can go get something to eat, for real. I'm already feeling it. Come on. Do you want to build a snowman? Oh, man. I remember hearing about that before I actually saw it. And I had people send me links on YouTube and all this good stuff. And I was like, oh, I gotta see this. I think I've watched it a couple of times now. I don't usually watch movies over and over again, but some of them, especially when they have a good soundtrack, I'll watch them more than once. But with YouTube, don't really need to. I'll just go to my favorite parts and watch it there. Used to be that you needed your DVDs to do that, or Blu-rays. Hoo-hoo. And down he goes. All right, let's get these boys down. think AQ is still not done yet. What day is it on AQ? Is it day 2, I think? Oh yeah, Danger Sense. You wouldn't think Blade would be good since he can't bleed him. But not when he can get Danger Sense. He tears up that Ultron. You don't need no bleed. Does way more damage than a bleed would do anyway. Alrighty. Let's grab you, and you. Tim, if you're still here, is there anyone else streaming right now? Figured I would check a little early. Maybe I'll run go get something to eat. Because I am definitely feeling it. My body is telling me, fool, you know you're not supposed to do this. Limbo. Can I take her out before it? Yeah, good. That's good. Man, I still have not awakened my magic. Not that I care anymore. I really don't use her. Even though she's good. But I don't know. Wait till this level up event hits again. Ooh, I'm gonna have fun during that level up. Alright, let's get this wrapped up here. Nobody streaming yet, Billy D? Okay. In that case, I'll be able to sign off and then run go get something to eat. And then I might see if my sister's awake. We might get an early start on our anime nights. I can what you got going there, girl? We can watch it while I eat, which we like to do sometimes. Super Vega Man, what's up? What's up, man? Yeah, I saw your well, I had to turn it off, but when you sent me that message earlier, it popped up. I didn't have the Do Not Disturb on. So I turned it on, so I didn't see any messages that you sent afterwards. So Emma is amazing. I can see that. Because she's immune to the stun, right? In diamond form. Unfortunately, I don't have her as a 5-star, but yeah, I can see that. So then we're all set then for whoever takes that path if they have Emma. Perfect. Okay. But yeah, I don't like prove yourself anyway at the best of times. Ugh. Hate it. Let's do that one. 9. Oh, 9 minutes until AQ starts. Yep. Stream. I got about 3 more minutes before I will end the stream here. That'll be 2 hours and then I can get something to eat. But yeah, so that's awesome. So, Super, am I still needed to take out that vision, or I can't remember. I think because I was talking to both Wally and Marine. I think they're gonna handle that themselves, if I remember correctly. I can't remember if Wally answered. Marine was answering, but I don't think Wally had answered in that group yet. But Marine is going to take in the team that I would have suggested anyway. Omega Red, Corvus, and Proxima. So really, he should take that vision, get those charges, because that's going to help him with that Killmonger. Because that Killmonger is a pain. And with those charges, he'll do much better. So, I don't know. That'll definitely be between them. But what I know is that I won't need to take that vision. So I'll bring Sentinel. That way, if we get into that situation again, I'll go in with my Sentinel. And even if I don't one-shot the boss with Sentinel, I'll just go in with Corvus afterwards and finish him off then, doing it that way. But we won't get stuck. David, what's up? Have I tried the Vivified path, David? I was the one on Vivified for my alliance in my battle group. That was my old path that got changed to Vivified. And I did it for 2 weeks. Until I cried out to Super. Super there is my alliance leader, by the way. I'm not sure if you knew that. But I cried. I said, no more. I cannot do this path anymore. I did it for 2 weeks, solo. And it was just a pain. I hate power gain at the best of times. Because it makes me fight out of my comfort zone. I'm more of an aggressive fighter, and you can't be super aggressive on that path. So I hate it. And I did it with Corvus. But I hated it. And so eventually, we basically went to a tag team strategy. So we have one person fighting the Killmonger and fighting the Diablo. Woo, saw how much he evaded right there. We got one person doing Killmonger and Diablo. And then I'll fight Korg. And I'll usually fight Iron Patriot as well. To pick up a mission for Corvus. And then we're usually good. Sometimes I'll take Yondu to clear up the guy at the bottom. But I'm technically backup for Section 1. It's just that we're using that to tag team. See, it's awful, especially without a proper counter. Exactly, David. It is the worst path, in my opinion. Itens, what's up? Snuck in here at the end, man. But yeah, that path seems to be made for Quake. But trying to use Quake against, say, Korg, not a good time. You have to be very good with Quake. So, using Quake on that path, none of us wanted to rank up our Quakes. So, we got somebody that had Quake ranked up, but they recently left the Alliance. So, we got a couple of other new folks in, and they're going to be trying this path out. So, it's going to be interesting. but they won't have to do it alone. Worst case, you know, I can help out if they get wrecked on that Killmonger. I can go in with my Corvus and try to finish him off, you know. But yeah, that path is ugly. But I actually did that path with Corvus. What I would do is I would bring Proxima. I would take that vision. I would have 3 charges most of the time. Sometimes he wouldn't evade and I would only get 2. And that made the Killmonger fight much easier. But that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you all for hanging out. I'm gonna go get myself something to eat. So take care, everyone. Click like, subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. But take care. And I hope you all have a blessed day.